Hello, hello. It's Tuesday, ain't it? We're gonna be getting started in just another moment. Thank you all for being here, whether you're watching currently or in the future. It's a live drawing session number 113. Make sure you hit that like button. Tell people that we're here. Tell them that the show is on. The program is here. Thank you kindly. Pacha pacha. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's me, your guy, all the way from Bed-Stuy Habo, and we're here for another live drawing session. This is 113. We got a little something special tonight for a special friend of the channel. Okay, so hopefully, you enjoy this live drawing session that is happening today. But it's great to be back. Lots of things have happened since we last gathered here together on the internet, on Kendrick Lamar's internet, if I should call it that, you know. But what's up, Kunam, Coco, everyone else that's coming in, whether you're watching now or in the future. Yo, the Super Bowl happened, right? Let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna talk about it on Sunday's episode of the Art Block that's coming out. But the Super Bowl happened. Most of us were there to watch the halftime show. Let's be honest. Most of us were there to watch the halftime show. And I found out that after the halftime show ended, the Super Bowl lost 1.4 million viewers. That also could have been because the Chiefs were losing. But I would like to think that it was because, you know, the show was over by the time Kendrick was done. But there have been so many little analysis and critiques and all kinds of things already, and we're only what on the second day of the week. So many analysis and critiques and think pieces. Anything that was created by a white person, I most likely will ignore unless it's from like Fantano, you know. But other than that, I'm not here to listen to any white person talk about the meaning of Kendrick's performance and the what they thought it was supposed to mean. I'm not going to get into that right now. All I'm going to say is, especially if you read the newsletter this morning, I really enjoyed it. A lot of people think it was boring, but I also saw somebody say that the people that the people that thought it was boring were like the Facebook black people. The Facebook black people who, they live on Facebook and get everything like 2 years late. Yeah. And that made sense. Because the people I did see that complained about it, they're more Facebook people. The people that liked it were more TikTok people, YouTube people, maybe even Instagram people, but definitely not Facebook people. It's a different breed. But no, I enjoyed it. I watched it I think 2 times, 3 times. I think I watched it 3 times. And I was able to go back and look because when I first watched it, it was with everybody in the Discord, so it was like a different experience. When you're watching something with a group of people, it's a very different experience because you're all getting hype and you're talking, and some people might be talking over you or over the music, so you're not catching on everything. You're not catching on every word. You're not catching on like certain sequences that are happening. You're in the moment. So I went back and watched it, and there were some things that were really cool that I didn't catch the first time. Some visuals, certain words that were said, um, even finding out after the fact that there was a guy, one of the dancers, one of the 400 dancers, he held up a Sudan Gaza flag during the performance. He held the flag standing on top of the GNX car, the replica, and security ran and went to go get him. They tackled him. They arrested him, but they released him like the next day. And the only thing that he got, the only repercussions he faced was a lifetime NFL ban, which is, that's whatever. You know what I'm saying? A lifetime NFL ban ain't gonna really mean nothing unless, that also affects his career, like he gets blacklisted across the performer space. But a lifetime ban, that's nothing. It's like cool. I mean, who goes like who cares? Who cares? Who cares? So I think it was worth it. Um and I loved what he said. There were some things he said. I looked them up. But we're going to talk about that on Sunday for the art block. Um so overall, thought it was cool, thought it was fun. The commercials this year were kind of okay. I felt like they could have been a little bit more interesting. But other than that, it's whatever. Super Bowl. It happens. It's a thing. Yada yada. Um, I think they dropped the poster. Yeah, they dropped the poster today for Mortal Kombat 2. Carl Urban is going to be Johnny Cage. So that's cool, I guess, for the Mortal Kombat fans out there or people that like that first movie anyway. You know how old that movie is? Yo, that movie came out like during the pandemic. I think that was like 21. It was like 2021. That's how old it is, bro. Like I forgot. Like we watched that in Discord before HBO was getting all about everything that's going on. But I'm feeling I don't know what it is. I think Kendrick's performance probably was the tipping point, but this has been building up for a while. But I do feel like I'm more radicalized than I have been in previous years. I think it's a combination of just keeping up with everything that's going on in our country and around the world. Listening to people like Don Lemon and Mark Lamont Hill, um, Illuminati, FD Signifier, and a few other people speak on what's going on and just like informing their audience, which I am their audience, unfiltered, right? Because I don't have Twitter anymore, and even if I did, I wouldn't be on there because that place is a cesspool. So where I usually get my news and where I usually get my updates are from uh YouTube, YouTube channels, TikTok. Amanda Seals too. I'll throw her in there. I think a lot of what she talks about is really great and important as well. Um, and yeah, it's just like so much going on, bro. And they a lot of what I've gotten from them and their cohorts or whatever you want to call them has been really helpful in how I can contextualize what I would like to do with my artistry and what I would like to do with Have Tunes and just me as a person as far as fighting back, as far as resisting, as far as really making some form of an impact, community wise, right? And it can feel extremely overwhelming. It can feel extremely overwhelming when there's so much going on. And I really want y'all to pay attention to what I'm saying because it's really important. It's really interesting, or it's really hard to gather yourself with so much going on, and you feel overwhelmed, and you don't know exactly what to do or where to go, or how to contribute to any movement that you feel close or connected to. And what I've learned is that it's compartmentalized, right? So like you don't always have to be the person that's on the front lines marching. You don't have to be at the protests, right? You don't have to be at the rallies, right? That's not everybody's speed. It's not everybody's speed. But there are other ways to get out there. There are other ways to support. There are other ways to foster community with the people around you, to grow within those communities, um, and make sure that it's that what you're doing is leaning towards the goals that we all need for us to survive and thrive in this country and subsequently around the world. Um, so let's say you're not a front lines person. You don't want to go to the marches. You don't want to go to the protests. You got other things going on. You have responsibilities, et cetera, et cetera. You can donate money to local organizations. Um, you can attend community meetings and town halls. I talk about this in my newsletter that went out this morning as well. Um, you can you know show up in spaces that are not as risky. You have a lot of people who host events, who are political pundits, who are local leaders, who are people who are part of organizations that are forging those paths, right? And just show up to those meetings. Be there. Be a body that's listening, help out, you know. That's what it's all about, right? It's the community aspect. We're not supposed to be doing this alone. Cuz let's say as an example, I'm just saying this as an example, right? Let's say Coco was part of a particular sector of the movement, and let's say she needed the funds, she needed help with bills or whatever because she left her job or something like that. We're supposed to come together and help her out. Maybe somebody buys groceries, maybe somebody helps pay rent for that month, or maybe somebody helps out in different ways. Maybe she needs help with cleaning the house or washing the car or whatever the case may be. It's those little things that build up. It doesn't have to be a big grand gesture for every single moment. Y'all get what I'm saying? Give me a blue heart if you understand what I'm saying. Put a blue heart in the chat. If you understand what I'm saying, put a blue heart in the chat. Have Goblin love. Put a blue heart in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. In my bad, Coca. I mean to use you as an example, but that was like the first name I saw. What's up, CB? What's up, BW? Um, So yeah, for me personally, I see myself on the art side, the artistic side. Obviously, that's like a default, right? And Amanda Seales said it because I was watching her show a couple of days ago. It's a multi-prong attack, right? And where artists come in is that the artists can be the people that are creating flyers and uh sorry, I got distracted. I heard a sound. Artists can be the people that are creating the flyers for events. They are the people who are creating the messaging, the imagery for the messaging that they are creating the messaging for what the leaders are speaking about. They're creating comics and animations or posters or whatever, t-shirts, designing logos, pins, anything that could bring the community together through their visual work, you know? It's art as resistance. What Kendrick did at the Super Bowl was art as resistance, you know? Granted, it was on a very particular stage. With the it's kind of like when kings and queens would allow people to shit on them in their own court, you know, so they still have some level or semblance of control or whatever, but there's that essence of like, you know, fuck you, here's the middle finger kind of vibes, you know. I hope I'm making sense, but that's how it has to be that way, right? We have to find something to do. It can't be at this point where we're just all just kind of passively watching things happen here in our country, things happening in other countries. Like something has to be done. We got to hit the streets in some way, shape, or form. Got to find your ministry. What they say in the church, you got to find your ministry. Find the cause that you're really passionate about. Find your ministry and move with that. It's going to take some effort and might take a little sacrifice. Whatever that sacrifice is, that's up to the individual, right? I wouldn't sit here and tell somebody to quit their job or stop doing X or stop doing Y because I don't know everybody's life. We don't know anybody's life. I would never turn to somebody else and tell them that they need to do this in order for this to blah blah blah. But we have to do something. So you find what you're passionate about. You find where you want to put your foot in the sand and draw a line, and you move forward with that. And that could be anything. You could be somebody that likes to cook, and you cook food for people at the funk at the political rallies, right? At the events. You can, if you have a big home, maybe you can host people at your home. You know, it's just little things like that. Y'all get what I'm saying? Put a blue heart in the chat if you get what I'm saying. Put a blue heart in the chat if you get what I'm saying. It's things like that. If you're an artist, maybe you do some pro bono work that helps push, a strong message out. Why did I do that? Because I feel like I'm rambling, but I hope I'm making sense. Um, because it's like, again, something has to be done. There's already things happening in our country, in America alone, that is significantly immediately changing certain functions or slowly changing certain functions. It's still early, so we're not feeling the full effect of everything that's going on, but it's happening, right? Like it's like a poison. You get hit with a poison, it takes a few hours for it to kick in sometimes. Like we gotta figure out what's going on over here in New York. We gotta get this dude Eric Adams out because he want to run for a second term and he's in Trump's pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're going to make it difficult for you to get information or to register or to find things or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So that was on my heart and my mind. Um, and that's where I'm at. Like even what I said in the newsletter earlier this morning too is like I'm never gonna not have my work be fun, but I also want it to be a vessel for things that are going on in my neighborhood, whether it's about gentrification, whether it's about certain laws being changed that disenfranchise certain groups, minority groups. I want it to be a vessel for those things, those conversations. And it's low key always been that way, but now I feel more revved up to do so. Because right now, all of us sitting here, anybody that's sitting here actively right now, anybody that's listening later on, we are all very privileged where we're at right now. We're sitting comfortably in our homes or in a safe space. We're sitting on the internet, talking to each other on YouTube. You're watching me on YouTube. You're probably sitting in your chair. You're in your bed. You probably have a full belly. You just ate food. You about to play Marvel Rivals or Diablo or Devil May Cry or whatever the case may be, and we're all in a very comfortable space. And that's not to point fingers at nobody or nothing like that, but it's just like we are at a certain level of privilege, and I think we should be able to use that privilege to help others, whether it's people in our immediate community or family, or like I said, groups and organizations that are fighting to maintain and make sure that we don't lose what we're fighting for, which is equity and equality for all people, for black people, for migrants, for our brothers and sisters in the Middle East. You get what I'm saying? For our brothers and sisters in Africa and the Congo. You get what I'm saying? Because what's happening in that office, first of all, I don't, maybe I didn't pay attention in school, but how is it that a dude that was born in another country gets to have a seat at the table in with one of the highest positions in the world? What is Elon Musk doing there? Wasn't he born in South Africa? So we got this random dude who want to be Tony Stark so bad, just making a big mess everywhere, just being stupid. You know, if y'all want to know what's going on in the Congo, if y'all want to go know what's going on in the Middle East, this is not to be mean or anything like that, but I would just suggest Googling and staying up on world news. You can go to Brown News to make sure that you're getting neutral leaning information instead of going to a site that is left leaning or right leaning. Straight Arrow News is another source that does something similar as well. And just keep up with people, influencers, and creators and artists like Amanda Seals, FD Signifier, Allure Nadi, Don Lemon, Mark Lamont Hill. Those are the ones I watch pretty often. Um, but yeah, just make sure y'all staying up to date in that way. Um, but there's just like a lot of stupid shit that is going on in this country, more so than ever before. Like the amount of things that Elon alone is trying to do. I found out that the people that work at, so Doge is now a department, like a governmental entity. It's a department. Doge. It stands for something. I can't remember what it stands for. But this dude got 19-year-olds working there. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. And then I found out that most of the people that are working with Trump are just like super wealthy people that got no business being where they at. I would say definitely they're easier to manipulate, but I feel like anybody that works under him can be manipulated, no matter how old they are. Because if they working for him at this point, that means they drank the Kool-Aid. They're part of his. They're part of his. What you call it? Still work on a comic. Maybe that can help somehow. It can. Your comic can. CB. I'm figuring out mine. I think I'm more geared towards working with mothers and children. I think that's also a great. That is a wonderful, wonderful way to help out in the community. No, I understand what you meant. I was just contextualizing it for everyone else that's listening as well. Um. So yeah, it's. I don't think I'm at the level where I can just like easily articulate how I'm feeling with, as far as like politics are concerned. But I know that I want to say something, and that's going to be through my art and with my art. Um, because there's just a lot of things going on. So I'm just going to pick my lane. Like I said, I'm gonna pick my lane, pick my cause, because molds into everything molds into each other at some point. Everything folds into each other at some point is what I want to say. But yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, they don't have the qualifications. Yet you still see people unemployed trying to get jobs that they're overqualified for, getting rejected. Black people. You know, so it's just strange. Also, there was some. Yeah, I just remembered. Um, I want to acknowledge the layoffs at the Brooklyn Museum. There were, I don't know. Let me. I think it was. I don't want to misquote. I don't want to misquote. Hold on. I'm trying to see the number. And then they got the nerve. This is what bothers me. You know. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. 40 employees were laid off from the Brooklyn Museum. And then they're just posting like it's regular. You know what I'm saying? They're posting like everything is okay, everything's cool. And you see in the comments people like, "Hey, what about the employees? Hey, what about this? What are you going to do to protect them?" Da 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 da. And it sucks because that's one of my favorite museums to go to. One, because it's the Brooklyn Museum, but two, they almost always have some beautiful exhibitions there, some important exhibitions there. So it's things like that where I feel conflicted. That's where the real conflict is for me. Like some people are like, "Oh, we can't do X, Y, and Z." Da, 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 da. But most of the stuff that people that get riled up about stuff, I don't even care about. This is what I care about. Like the museum and the employees is like, what do you do? What do we do? How do we help them out? Right? Where do they go next? What does the institution look like now? How do we hold them accountable? Those are the questions that pop up, and I'm still trying to figure out the answers to them. Also, fuck Kanye West, because at this point, it doesn't matter what he's trying to promote. Doesn't matter what uh condition he has. Doesn't matter how upset he is about his mom's passing. All this stuff, all the excuses that these people make. Enough is enough already. I know people with autism that don't act like that. I know kids with autism that don't act like that. I know people whose parents have passed away that don't act like that. No more excuses for him and people like him. I'm off him. I'm done. Not that I was like fully on the train, like, oh my god, Kanye is a genius. I never was on that train like that. But it's clipped for him. I don't care what he about to put out. I don't care what he got to say no more. I do feel sorry for his poor wife because she's whammy too. I'm pretty sure he got her whammy. You know, poor Kim. I don't know what the kids is going through either, but poor kids. Like to have that person as your father. I don't know, bro. I don't know. There was something else I wanted to say too. I had a lot of stuff on my mind, and then I should have wrote it down. That's what I should have done because this is supposed to be a professional show. After all, I should have written it down. I usually prepare at least 1 to 2 hours. It takes me 1 to 2 hours to prepare to get on live, like mentally prepping anything that I'm doing that night, whether it's a game or art or whatever the case may be. This was just kind of like a last minute thought. As soon as I got on here, my heart was like, yo, talk about this. But if you are enjoying the conversation so far, if you love the vibes here, there are a few things I want you to do. I want you to like the video. I want you to stay active in the chat. And I want you to tell people that we're live, that we're here. I want you to have your friends come through and we all grow as a community. All those things really help out the channel. Subscribing to the channel, becoming a YouTube member helps out a lot. That's what keeps all these things moving and grooving. Super chats are also welcome as well. And what's a super chat is when you press that little button at the bottom and it's like, oh, here's $2, and then boom, you get like a special little thing next to your name. It's highlighted in the chat. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And you know, if you end up watching this again, or honestly, like put it on after the stream is over, let it run for 20 minutes. Watch this for 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Let those ads run. All that helps. All that helps. All that helps. Yeah, him calling himself a yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Him calling himself NAZI is crazy. You was looking at the map you got from there? Yeah. But yeah. Um I lost my train of thought. But what are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me. What y'all got going on? How y'all feeling about things? Are you working on something tonight? Are you relaxing? Are you making food? Are you playing games? Are you drawing? What you got going on besides watching me? How is your day? Because I do care about y'all. I want to know. I want to know. Also, I need to put my glasses on at this point because I'm squinting at the comments like can't see everything. I just see blobs. I see blobs and BB's face next to y'all names. Oh, you're working on an art piece. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. I'm always excited to hear about you making something. That's always fun. I encourage anybody, whether you feel like you're an artist or not, to do something creative with your time. It could be a collage, mixed media collage, could be drawing, could be painting, could be singing, could be anything. I encourage everybody to get into something creative. It does help out a lot with your mental health. It helps out a lot getting your thoughts out and processing feelings and emotions. It's good for you. It's good for your soul, like broccoli, vegetables in general. It's the same one from last year that you never finished. Oh, hey, things take time. Listen, there's no rush. There's no rush. The only schedule you make is yours. You're drawing right now. Day's been mundane. What's this here? Day's been mundane. That's a spam text. It needs to go out more. Only time I go out is for church. For church? I didn't know you was a church man. You know who else is a church? I was gonna say church man, but she's not a man. Morgan. Morgan is a avid churchgoer. I had no idea. But I do wish you luck on applying for new positions and also on getting out more. Even if it's just walking in your neighborhood and going to the park, you don't gotta. It doesn't have to be some massive big hangout with all your friends and y'all drinking and all this stuff. You can just go out by yourself, and eventually you can go out with people if they have the time and just have a blast. Have a blast. Because eventually, what I would love to do is start having uh the drinking draws in an actual space that people can come to. We would still do the virtual part, but like I want to have it in an actual brick and mortar space, right? And just have it be a thing that people can come to after work and chill. That's always been the goal. But right now, since we are a small community and most of y'all are in different countries or states, it's just going to be virtual, all virtual right now. But the goal is to definitely have more in-person events in general on the regular, and it's gonna happen. That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, I might have to. I might have to. I'm gonna wait till 9 o'clock. I'm gonna wait till 9 o'clock because I don't want our special guests to miss their special surprise. But yeah, speaking of drink and draw, that's happening tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. 7 p.m. Eastern time. The drink and draw is happening. Come through BYOB. Bring your own supplies. I'll provide prompts and things like that. The music. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. We do it every month. So if you miss this one, you gotta wait till next month. But it's every month, usually on a Wednesday. Wednesday seems to be the perfect day so far for everybody. So come through tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Also, Sweaty Minds will be updating tomorrow. If you haven't already, please go read Sweaty Minds. Link is pinned to the top if you want to go read it right now. And here is the schedule, the calendar for February's Discord events. So this Sunday, this Sunday, we're going to be watching Summertime Switch. It's a movie from the 90s starring Jason Weaver and what's that guy's name again? What's that boy's name? Sean Ryder. I think it's Sean Ryder. So we'll be watching that this Sunday in the Discord, and then the final event for the month is going to be another game night with Chef Showdown and some other games that are part of the Discord app. So it's going to be really, really dope. And the best way to get connected with that, to join us, is to sign up for a YouTube or Patreon paid membership. Be a part of the community. Take your Hobgoblin status further. Go up. Let's move on up. And also, I wanted to add that for the drink and draw, for the virtual drink and draw, you do not have to have alcohol. It could be any beverage you like. It could be water. It could be juice. It could be soda. Whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be. So don't feel pressured to be like, oh, I don't have any alcohol. I don't know what to do. It's fine. You'll be fine. Kombucha, tea, you know what I'm saying? Either way, you know, the vibes is going to be vibing, as they say. The vibes are going to be vibing. I'm trying to think. There was something else that popped up today, and I was like, oh, that'll be interesting to talk about on the stream or just in general. I forgot what it was. It was something media related. And I just can't remember. Something else dropped. What's up, Boy Wonder? I forgot what it was. My mind is blanking right now. Let me look through my feed again. I feel like it was something. Oh, there was this really cool Parappa the Rapper Dochi. Is it Doichi or Dochi? Dochi collab. Not collab, but somebody put like two of the songs together. They put Denali's the River and Parappa the Rapper song on it. I thought it was really cool. And I think, I'm not going to play it because I don't know if it's going to flag the Dochi backing track on it. But I'll put it in the Discord and y'all can watch it later. It was really cool. And I would really love Parappa the Rapper to come back, honestly. If you drink kombucha on an empty stomach, you can feel a little well, isn't it fermented? I mean, alcohol is just fermented things, right? So that would make sense that kombucha would probably make you feel that way too. All right, I'm a text right now and see. Two and two didn't make four until after. Oh, what surprise! I got a surprise for drink and draw. Really? Really? Are you gifting memberships? Are you gifting Patreon memberships to the community? That's what everybody boy wanted to say, gifting Patreon memberships to the community. That's what he said. In honor of Black History Month. Oh, speaking of, yeah, that was the other thing. Duolingo, the duo is black. The owl is black. And she's dead. Her obituary reads, Duo Kanisha Renee lingo. I'm so serious. I don't know who's on their team. I don't know. I don't know what they doing, but they are losing it. They are ridiculous. They also hate Drake. They posted like 3 different videos dissing Drake. But no, the Duolingo owl is 1, a woman, 2, black, 3, dead. I learned all 3 of those things today. Posted officially by the Duolingo app on their social media. Maybe because Drake, if you think about it, Drake is a male duck. Do we know if owls and ducks get along? Maybe there's a natural animalistic beef between those 2 species of bird. Level to it. A male duck is called a drake. A male duck is called a drake. A male duck is called a drake. So maybe owls and ducks have beef. Either way, it's unhinged, it's crazy, it's funny, and I hope that also gives them the opportunity to improve their app so you can actually learn a language off of it. You know? All right, what time is it now? Okay, I think I'm gonna text. So I can start to tick the clock app side too. Oh, I forgot to get this. Okay, cool. Did anyone get the Sims collection since its release? Did anyone get that? The Sims 1 and 2 remaster or re-release? It's not a remaster at all. I heard they did update some like textures or whatever, but it's not like a full remaster. If they would get it, if they would put it on the Switch, which they might put it on the Switch too, I would probably get it on that. Like I would love to play The Sims on a handheld, and I don't have a Steam Deck, and I'm not getting one anytime soon. But it would be nice. I've seen some people play and make some really funny videos with it, and I miss the classic Sims. They had a very different aesthetic back then, not just visually, just like the way the game played, you know. And I learned that the plumb bob was actually the little green thing that's above their heads. The plumb bob was actually a placeholder. It wasn't supposed to be there. That was a placeholder image that was going to be removed for something else to indicate that you were controlling a sim. But what happened was they were on a timetable. They were on a timetable, and I forgot what happened. They didn't have enough time. They were on a tight schedule. They didn't have enough time, and they shipped the game with the plumb bob. And then that was just like it stuck with them. You're gifting everybody coupons to the Habtoons Patreon. That's cool. Thank you, Boy Wonder. That is for Black History Month. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's way cheaper to gift a YouTube or Patreon membership than to order Popeyes. Also, that's a little on the nose there. It's kind of like a joke a white person would make. So I don't know. It's a little sus. We have to check your ID before you leave. And the rest is history, yeah. So that's pretty cool. I'm literally stalling for time because I'm waiting for a specific thing to happen before I switch to the art. I'm so serious. Okay, let me open up the TikTok app first, though. I'll do that. We're going to double check anyway. I don't know what you registered as. We're going to double check. BB's going to check you at the door. BB's going to check you at the door. All right, let me see this. Oh, I forgot to open the other little app. That's what I need to do first. All right, cool. Now I can open TikTok app. You about to get timed out, bro. You about to get timed out. And I'm not joking. Cause that's you be pushing your limits. You be pushing your limits. You be pushing your limits. All right, why is it doing that? Okay, first of all, okay, there we go. There we go. Don't press your luck. Exactly. Exactly. Hold on. Okay, we good. I need to change the title for this in the category. I know I'd be forgetting. I knew I'd be forgetting something sometimes, bro. All right, what's good? Why is this up here? That down there. Yeah, I'm literally stalling for time. What has zero sodium and fat? What are you talking about? Okay, let's put this right here. Put that down. All right, cool. Damn, Coco, the one time where I wanted the person to show up. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I should probably just switch over anyway. All right, while we are doing that. What in the world is this? No. Get out of here. Arizona posted a video lighting a candle for the Duolingo bird. And in the video, the Duolingo bird is in a coffin in the back of a pickup truck being driven away. What is happening? What is happening right now? What is really good, bro? Dude, somebody said that it's a bunch of black women running the accounts. Cause this is just like what's going on? All right. All right, we're gonna switch over. I waited. We're just gonna do it anyway. And when they come, if and when they do come, then they'll be pleasantly surprised. But we gotta get into it. So I know some of y'all remember last week. How's everything sound, by the way? Y'all hear the music? It shouldn't be too loud. Y'all remember last week I was drawing Ethel. And then Morgan pulled a fast one on me and she drew Ethel. So I'm pulling a fast one on Morgan and I'm drawing her original character. Enigma. Her character's name is Enigma. She doesn't know it, but she's gonna find out. This is music from The Sims, which should be fine to play because it's video game music. If I was streaming The Sims, what they gonna flag the video? It's a video game. It's video game music, right? I wish I had my chapstick right now. All right, let me start up the Twitch stream as well. I mean, Twitch. I said Twitch. Garbage platform. Can't believe that the name of that garbage platform just escaped my mouth just now. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, so drawing her character. Just to repay the favor. I haven't had anything like this in a while. Like just a friend where we just draw each other's characters and shit. Art trade and all that. Let's make that. Oops. Where is my jacket? I thought it was in my. Oh, I don't even have. I'm not wearing my hoodie. I was wearing my hoodie just like. But I need that picture of her. Here we go. Because technically, her eyes, the way she drew them, were a little slant. Slant almond shape. What's this? Oh yeah, that video that I put up, the little 17-second one with the parody, is now at I think 500,000 views, bro. Last time I checked. Was good. So I got some ideas to capitalize on that that popularity. Make sure you are hitting that like button on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up button. And on TikTok, keep tapping that screen. Oh, can I do one of these things? Yes. Yeah. I can do polls. Look at that. Look at that. Fancy up in this thing. I gotta watch Common Side Effects when I get off too. I wanted to watch that earlier today. I didn't have a chance. Y'all need to check that out. It's on Adult Swim. It's a brand new show. It's called Common Side Effects. Comes out on Adult Swim on Sundays and then HBO Max the day after. It's really cool. I love the art direction in that. And we get to hear Hank Hill's voice because Mike Judge is voicing the character in that show. Atlanta needs to come out with a physical. Is it on Blu-ray? Hold on. I don't think it is. Oh, wait, no. Here we go. Oh, it's just a regular. Oh no, it's just the first season. It's not the whole series. So is there like a series box set? They slacking. The barbershop episode is a classic for sure, though. Yeah, they definitely being lazy on that. I feel like if they didn't do it now, they're probably not going to do it anytime soon. Unfortunately. All right, I thought the Sims 1's music was a little bit more, not this. They're too cheery right now. I want something, I want something calmer. Fast forward. All right, this one's fine. I like this one. This one's fine. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. This is the build mode. The other one was the neighborhood music. The neighborhood selection. Well, the one playing right now is neighborhood. I mean, the one playing right now is build mode. Doo-doo-doo-doo. 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 Do-do-do-do. I wish Morgan was here because I got questions for this character. You're afraid it would You're afraid it would crash? Why are you afraid it would crash? Just wait for it to go on sale and then get it anyway. And then when you get a better computer, you don't gotta worry about it. Because it'll be tied to your account. Well, I guess that could be behind. Yeah, I just realized that. Okay. Not know the game. Well, the game would crash because of your computer. So the game is not crashing because. So listen to what I'm saying. Please listen. What they've done is created a new version of the games that run on modern hardware, right? So if you're worried about it crashing, you can buy it on sale because they do it. It's part of a collection, so it's like I think it's $60 together, and then wait to get a better computer. But most people I've seen talk about it, they haven't had any issues with the game. Well, I mean, the people I follow are like, whatever, it's fine. It's cool. Next topic. That's really a shame that Atlanta is not on the full series. Is not on physical disc. But then again, they're trying to make everything digital now, so that makes sense. From their perspective, at least. Wait, what's this? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh. I just realized something on the YouTube side. Alright, I am shutting down the TikTok side because people just sit there and don't tap the screen. Alright, it's all good. Not gonna waste my bandwidth. Uh-oh. Okay, we good. Let me see. Do I need to shut this down too? Drop a blue heart if you're still here. Drop a blue heart if you're still here, listening, watching. Drop a blue heart in the chat. You were hard headed. I said blue. I didn't ask for black. I didn't ask for imps. I said blue. Y'all gotta listen, listen. When I ask you to do something, I ain't asked for all them other ones. I said blue. Thank you. Oh, I'm tripping. I don't know what kind of power she got, but she got powers. The only picture that Morgan got, she's got like these. She's got like this orange, purple aura around her hands, her fists. How long does the poll stay up? I guess till I end it. Oh yeah. Okay. already started snowing. After this layer, I'm gonna get off. After I do the skin color, I'm gonna get off. To a wall. Oh my god. What is happening tonight? One of them nights. It's one of them days. But I do appreciate those who came through and chatted earlier. It's a nice conversation that needed to be had, and that we'll continue to have as time goes on. For sure. I would really like to start streaming in the mornings. We had like morning people. I would love to do that. Morning streams. Because I like doing them before. But turnout for those is really wonky for sure. We get more action at night. At night. This sounds like something from Final Fantasy almost or something. It's looking pretty good so far. But that's going to be it for tonight. We're going to get up out of here. Y'all stay blessed, stay frosty, stay woke, all that good stuff. And maybe we'll catch you later on this week. Next stream will be on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Animal Crossing. So come through for that if you like that game and you like building and interior design. It's going to be a good vibe. But yeah, we out. Deuces, all that good stuff. Follow me on the socials. Support the stream via Patreon, YouTube membership, super chats, all that good stuff. But y'all have a good one. Deuces. For real this time.
Bacha, bacha.